the San Antonio Spurs as the Spurs look, bro. Here in the NBA, let's play with the Spurs. We're coming off our dominating win against. We have put together an impressive win against the Jazz, the Knicks, the Nets, Pistons, LeBron and the Cavs, which came down to games. We beat Dallas. We got our big win against Dallas. We beat Phoenix. And today, ladies and gentlemen, in the back-to-back from the Phoenix game, we are playing the Los Angeles Lakers in LA. Obviously, we're going to have 2 days off of games, calendar-wise. And then we got the Golden State Warriors at that time. So, and of course, we got Golden State, Houston, and Cleveland to round out the next month of January in this Let's Play. So let's go ahead and get into the 44th game of the NBA season. The 32-11 Spurs versus the 15-29 Lakers. And let's go do this and see if we can improve to a 9-game winning streak.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing you the Los Angeles Lakers out at Staples Center as they'll face off against the San Antonio Spurs. Not a lot to complain about for this San Antonio group right now. They lost game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special happen at the end of the year.
Excellent use of the word mundane, by the way. How about you, Shaq?
Well, Monday, experience told me when you need to go hard and when you need to pull back. You know, the best veterans will be there when it matters the most.
That's mundane, not
okay,
Monday.
Monday.
Like mundane, Tuesday, Wednesday,
okay.
Thursday.
Got it, my bad.
Two different things.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
Alright, so here we are, 44th game of the NBA season for the San Antonio Spurs, as the Spurs look to win 9 in a row here in Los Angeles against the Los Angeles Lakers team that won when Kobe Bryant had an excellent 4th quarter and overtime game and kept the Spurs from winning. Then Spurs looking for revenge in this game, still without Tim Duncan, who's had an injury, and Marcus Aldridge and Danny Green. So can the Spurs put back? Oh no, turnover already.
Yeah, and they're in the middle of a tough stretch of games they've got coming up. I mean, they're excited about it, and it's going to serve as a
Spurs with the big defensive play there.
Exactly where they stand in the league. Yeah, and some top tier.
Kawhi Leonard with the jam.
Test themselves against the best our league has to offer. So those are the challenges that they face, but they have to approach those.
D'Angelo Russell bringing the ball up the court. Oh my goodness. Bad defense by the Spurs. And LA gets off to a tied ball game.
And one thing that everybody loves about Coach Pop is his frankness. And you get a taste of it in interviews, but he's as honest.
Oh, Boris Diaw couldn't get the... Boris Diaw had an incredible 4th quarter in the last game.
He's picked up by Parker. Williams kicks to Randall. From 10 feet out, it's tipped.
You're gonna run the ball.
Transition is Parker. Here we go. Leonard dishes to Parker. And off the front.
Tony Parker with the jump shot.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Russell passes to Williams. Kobe. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe.
Kobe Bryant trying to get everybody else on the team get to play very well with each other. Oh, Parker lost the ball.
For them to be successful, Kevin, he said they have to act like, and I quote, a swarm of angry bees every time the ball gets in the post. If they don't collapse on their
Kawhi Leonard.
he knows they're in for a long game. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. San Antonio with the ball. Following the miss by Lewis Williams.
Oh, bad pass.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Russell. Takes the assist and lays it in.
Kobe Bryant with a couple assists to start this ball game.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way.
Kawhi Leonard draws the foul. Oh, it's a flagrant one.
We're going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't.
Oh, he wrapped him up.
In harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
Well, you know that Kawhi Leonard has an incredible reach.
Good shooting by Kawhi Leonard on the free throw line.
Just massive, measured at 10 inches long and 11 inches wide. Wow.
Here's Marjanovic. Diaw with a wide open look.
Diaw has had 2 great looks.
Anything to fall. The Lakers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Good.
Wow, nice shot by Williams.
Got his first points of the night. Well, to give some perspective on Leonard's hand size, and Greg was talking about Clark, those measurements, 11 by 10.
Kobe, or not Kobe, Tony Parker couldn't get the shot to go in there.
This kid's 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, and I'm 6'9".
Kobe for 3. Can't hit the shot there.
Huge. Here's Marjanovic. He's guarded by Russell.
Oh, I didn't want to throw it that way. Oh, Kawhi got fouled, and he hits the shot.
Chance to make it 3.
Kawhi Leonard got black up in the air.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers.
Nice shot there. The Spurs lead 9-8 right now.
Meadow World Peace, he's checked in for Kobe. And it's Clarkson in for Williams. And
Kyle Anderson picks up the foul.
That is his first foul of the game. .156 left in the first quarter. Pass.
Oh, nice shot by David West there.
And you know, for Brandon Bass, such a big asset to Boston last year, they're supposed to make the playoffs, especially after the Celtics had traded away several key veterans. His toughness, his strong mid-range game.
Lakers up by 1.
And going back to Brandon Bass, he was Boston's only enforcer down low once Sullinger went out with a broken foot. At that point, Greg, no one thought the Celtics would make the playoffs. But
nice defense by Brandon Bass. Lakers up by 3 on San Antonio. This foolish passing by the Spurs.
Many games last year were swayed by how well he performed.
San Antonio with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles.
Patty Mills can't hit the shot there.
Lakers leading by 3. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. Some dishes to Nance. Can't get it to go.
Nothing there.
Some nice D. The Spurs shooting to start out this game about 43%. This is it to Mills. Inside. It's stolen.
Wow, terrible passing by the Spurs.
Feeds to Clarkson.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard with the block. Oh, bad.
Outside,
Ginobili for 3. Can't hit it.
Another chance. Goes back up. Leonard the pass to Anderson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. They grab their own miss.
Wow, almost a couple offensive boards, but the Spurs unable to hit anything right there.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on it.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Anderson. Scooped up. Nance, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession.
Ginobili, half court, can't hit the shot. And it's a 9-12 lead for the Los Angeles Lakers at the end of the first quarter here in San Antonio.
The second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Kobe Bryant dealing with the wear and tear of decades in the league. He talks about how he remains effective.
Well, you have to make adjustments. You know, you try to figure out what you can and can't do, and you have to try to learn that pretty quickly, and figure out how effective you can be. And so it's just about making adjustments.
Well, Kobe's age, and with the 2 years worth of injuries, is coming back for him just a matter of.
All right, guys. So here we go. A terrible start for San Antonio.
He has to limit everyone.
Missed a bunch of key opportunities there at the end.
You know what? When it comes to Kobe Bryant, history has shown that the normal rules just don't apply. I think it's the rest of the league that's going to have to adjust to a well-rested.
Oh, and nothing there. Both teams shooting poorly from the field.
Either team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
They've come out.
Oh, nice foul. Boris Diaw picks up the foul on Randall.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Williams is out there with Clarkson. And it's
1 point lead for San Antonio, or for LA.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
Now here's Williams. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. Williams with the major three. Popovich just calling a timeout. How in the world did Williams get that shot off like he did? Wow.
When you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Tony Parker's checked in for Kyle Anderson. That's good.
DL with the long two. Timeout with Byron Scott. San Antonio not wanting to let LA build an early lead in this ball game.
In the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And despite the outcome, I think they'll feel a little better about that game. There are a lot of positives that they can take away from that.
Kobe Bryant gets fouled by DL. And Kobe Bryant takes the line.
Think about the things you did well and move forward and take it from there.
Well, Special K, so many records for Kobe, but one he set last season was most misses all time from the floor.
Oh, man. Terrible pass. Wow, good shot by Jordan Clarkson. 5 point Laker lead early in this quarter.
Here's Diaw following the bucket by the Lakers. And out of bounds is the Lakers.
Oh, come on, Simmons. Stay in bounds.
Look at the numbers for Tony Parker. First in assists, second in field goal percentage, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And I think we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. I mean, he maximizes every possession and just shreds defenses.
And, you know, there's all this talk about Kobe now being the leader of missed shots, having that record. But listen, the guys that are in the top 5 of that list, all Hall of Fame players. So you don't miss a lot.
Are hitting shots right now in this ball game. Spurs turning the ball over and missing a lot of big shots.
You might find a better one with your teammate.
Here's McCallum, and it's good in the assist.
Good shot by McCallum.
McCallum's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, that was a thing.
Spurs just looking for something to get going here.
I mean, all the players on that list were heavily leaned on for scoring. I'd take any of the top guys on that list over someone who's a
Julius Randle with the shot. Spurs call a timeout once again.
Got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build.
No answer for the Spurs here in the second quarter.
Calls timeout to come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd.
Wow, terrible.
For every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some.
Kobe Bryant misses the shot there.
Backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard hard on the ground.
Missing dunk.
Williams pops up 2.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
Here's Parker following the score by Lou Williams. With the shot. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, the Spurs are just off right. We're just off, you guys, in this ball game.
Here's Randall. Chance there to push it.
The Spurs looking to try to rebound in this ball game.
Parker against Williams. Here's McCallum. Once again off the mark.
Spurs just can't hit a shot right now in this ball game.
Leading by 8.
Well, the Spurs coming off the doubleheader.
Outside Bryant. Lets it go from 14. And he gets it back.
Nice block.
The feed to Parker. It's blocked.
Oh, what a block by the Lakers.
Outside Bryant. Here's Clarkson. And a missed late.
Now that's
Both teams playing sloppy right now.
right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next
Oh,
time they
Kawhi
take it
Leonard,
inside, too.
man, we're
That's
just
what
off,
really
you
good
guys.
defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Now Clarkson. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Williams can't get it to go.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole,
Kawhi Leonard with the jump shot.
he presents a defender with the
Lakers have had every ounce to pull away in this ball game, and they have not been able to.
Field, a pretty weak showing for them. Outside, Kobe. Lakers working the ball around now. Nice pass. Right over the rack perfectly for the layup. Bryant's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles.
Nice jam by the Spurs. 6-point deficit.
Right now, Clark is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
The finish.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard with a thunderous jam
This is why the breakaway rim was invented.
to end the quarter and to the end of the half. The Spurs down 22 to 26. An ugly performance by San Antonio.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Lakers on top, up 4. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin. I've got Kobe Bryant. And Kobe, tell us what's working for you guys defensively right now.
Well, keeping them out of transition, really. I mean, that's really been the big key this half.
Kobe, we appreciate the time. Gentlemen, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 3-point lead. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
I love the way they took care of the basketball. They displayed good patience, strong decision-making, sharp passing, all of it. This is why coaches say, make the right play, not the spectacular play. Well, unless the spectacular play is the right play, that's fine. But don't give away possession. That's the moral of the story.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Well, they shot under 40% in the half. That tells the story right there. Defense deserves some credit for disrupting them a little bit, but they need to counteract with more creativity on offense. Few isolations, more movement, better shot selection.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
All right, you guys, after a rough first half, right there you saw 8 turnovers. They got 7 steals. We got no turnovers against them and no steals. I mean, yes, we have blocks, but we're not going to win games with just blocks alone. We're going to have to get after the ball. And after all that terrible shooting and terrible turnovers, Spurs are only down by 4 points here in the start.
Then there's Parker, and it's Simmons in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Randall. The fadeaway.
Oh, it's block.
And Parker with a...
Tony Parker with the layup.
Parker's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Spurs.
And how good a playmaker has Tony Parker been? One of the best in recent history. The all-time leader in assists for the Spurs over his 14 years there. Just a crafty guy with the ball in his hand.
Now, here is Russell. Taking a look at his numbers.
Nice shot by Russell.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second chance.
Here's Simmons, trailing by 4. Takes it out to Leonard. A three-pointer off the mark. And continuing our talk of Tony Parker, the first year he laced up his sneakers.
Oh, terrible
for the
there.
Entire Spurs offense, and it continues to this day.
Yeah, and the increase in floor space.
Tony Parker with the 3.
Tim Duncan and Parker won the championship together in 2003, and obviously Duncan and Parker won a few more rings since then.
Boris Diaw picks up the foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Lakers. Brandon Bass is checked in for Tarek Black. Nance comes in for Randall. And it's Ryan Kelly in for Bryant. Now here's Williams. 7 points in the game. And Nance kicks to Kelly. In the corner, it's Bass. 5 to shoot. Here's Nance.
Good defense by the Spurs.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Mills dishes to Ginobili.
And Ginobili just can't find a bucket early in this ball game.
On the wing, Williams goes up the baseline. That's good.
And Spurs, we just can't get any defensive stops when we need them.
Spurs have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Ginobili the pass to Simmons. West gets to Diaw for the tie.
Diaw, oh, that's been his shot for the last couple months.
They beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
You can see it in that game.
Turnover.
Going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve.
Ginobili with the layup.
Sometimes we've seen it happen where a team that's supposed to be the underdog gets the game into OT, and then the momentum swings their way.
Well, the Spurs just don't go on losing. One perk of being a team.
Oh my God, bad defense.
Yeah, how about the Spurs?
Antonio going to call a timeout. Well, the Spurs, this is their back-to-back game right here.
And Antonio calls timeout.
You look at the Spurs and how they avoid losing streaks. I mean, most teams losing 4 in a row wouldn't be such a big deal. It's only a big deal for the Spurs because they're so consistent year in and year out.
And the Lakers making a change here. Clarkson's checked.
All right, gotta spread the floor out, guys. Kyle Anderson with the 3. Spurs finally tie it once again.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one. And that's for the Spurs.
And the Spurs just can't stop the inside line. Wow. Oh, Patty Mills turned the ball over.
They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
And so it's San Antonio with it. After the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Diaw.
Oh, the bad pass.
Also inside. Diaw's there.
Oh, and the foul. Patty Mills fouls right there.
That time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Nance to the free throw line.
Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats.
A terrible free throw shot there.
They played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
5-point Laker lead.
Wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now.
Kyle Anderson with the three again.
World Peace comes in for Ryan Kelly. And Kobe is subbed in for Russell. And here is Los Angeles now. Following the three-pointer by San Antonio.
Patty Mills with the foul since Kobe to the free throw line.
Thoughts on the development of U.S. players last season felt that the AAU system was problematic.
And I would not disagree specifically in this regard. Too much focus on playing games and winning.
4-point ball game for the Lakers.
Randall's checked in for Nance. Parker dishes to Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard just can't hit from long range in this ball game.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right side world peace. Here's Randall. The 9-footers on
And the Lakers are just hitting shots right now in this ball game, and the Spurs just are struggling to make them. Kawhi Leonard drives it and gets the layup.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
It's tipped, and they get it back. Mills with it.
Patty Mills can't get the shot to go. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, Los Angeles Lakers close out another
Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K
41-37. The Spurs try to fight their way back in, but were unable to. The Lakers continue to hit shots, and we have not been able to get shots to go in. Spurs facing a first game loss in over 9 games. Will it happen tonight? We got 1 quarter to go here in Los Angeles. Yeah, we just haven't been able to hit shots, you guys. I've been struggling.
Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Clarkson is out there with Lou Williams, and it's Black into the center position. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Leonard out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Parker out of hand.
Wow, bad possession for the Spurs.
Kobe goes in.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard with a thunderous block.
From outside the arc.
And Kawhi Leonard's been off from downtown.
The best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you got to go.
And Kobe Bryant once again with a great shot.
Parker drives in. Here's Anderson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Spurs have been unable to hit the 3 ball in this ball game.
Lakers lead by 4. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Clarkson. Can't hit.
No, finally a miss by the
Outside Leonard. Here's Simmons. Cans it from down.
Simmons with the 3.
Has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or
Timeout Byron Scott.
accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Spurs continue to fight in this ball game.
It's been about the big 3, and rightfully so with all their wins, and Kawhi Leonard seems to be their future.
Man, we really need Danny Green, LaMarcus Aldridge back. We're struggling to score.
You know the Spurs, they'll make a smooth transition once they get it.
Absolutely. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes,
Tony Parker with the steal.
Byron Scott had some words for his team. He was
Kawhi Leonard with the jam. The Spurs lead by 1 now.
This is going to be a huge win for us. When we close this out, it will go a long way towards showing the rest of the league what we're capable of.
And guys, for Kawhi
Williams post up, hits the 3. Oh no, that was a 2.
as the next guy. He told Leonard not to think of the big 3, but to think of himself as the big 1.
Here's Simmons following the score by Lou Williams. It's Parker with the drop. Kicks to Diaw. Leonard on the wing. The 3, West. They get the rebound.
Boris Diaw with the rebound, and he jams it. Big rebound by Boris Diaw.
Change it leads.
Absolutely. I mean, 6 lead changes here so far.
Exciting stuff.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Black, no
You
good.
can't hit the shot there.
Guys, with what Popovich said about Leonard,
Beautiful ball movement by the Spurs. Up by 3, 11-2 runs in the last minute and 50 seconds.
This will be Kawhi's team.
Here's Russell following the score by Tony Parker. Dish now to Williams.
Play him tight, play him tight. And don't get, yeah, Simmons with the foul. Puts Williams on the free throw line.
Williams playing a good game here. He's got 11 points. He's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get high.
1 point lead.
For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Diaw. Shot is no good.
Diaw couldn't get the shot to go.
The Lakers trail. To the middle, here's Black.
Nice rejection. Spurs will get the ball. Spurs ahead by 1. And Kobe and Tony Parker once again lost the basketball.
Here's Russell, and he lays it straight in.
D'Angelo Russell with the nice layup.
So far, very close game.
Well, 7 lead changes, Kevin, in this one, and we could very well be seeing more.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Parker outside. Nice D from Russell.
Lakers looking to beat the Spurs for the second time this season.
42% mark in the court. Kobe kicks to Randall. The 11-footer. It's hauled in.
Ginobili with the rebound. Spurs running the ball.
Corners to go down for them here on the floor. Here's Marjanovic from the arc.
Ginobili downtown hits the 3.
To me, like they hit the refresh button here in the second half after shooting less than 40% from the field.
Ginobili with the big 3.
To stay in it, and now with the offense looking rejuvenated, they've got to be feeling confident.
San Antonio up by 2. It's been a hard-fought game for the Spurs.
Leonard against Kobe.
No, nothing there. Nothing there. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
Ginobili outside. Here's
Oh.
Marjanovic.
Oh, yeah. Timeout, LA. Spurs up by 4 now. Yeah.
And the Lakers call time here. They're losing by 4.
And the Laker fans here in LA are just besides themselves. They cannot believe this collapse here in the 4th quarter.
And the call will be against
Oh, Tony Parker fouls
That's his first
Russell.
foul. On defense, the Spurs have given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Bryant next
Kobe can't get it.
comes up a bit short.
And bad defense by the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard with a thunderous jam. Spurs up by 6 now.
Just a poor choice there.
Now here's Kobe. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. he
And a
gets
foul by
right
Boris
hand
DL.
on the shot. 2 shots coming up. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the
All right, 5-point lead.
within 5. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
All right, they're going to send Tony Parker. Fouled by the Lakers.
He doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws.
7-point lead. Final timeout for the Lakers.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
And the Lakers call time here. They trail by 7. 19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
And look, this one's out of reach. I don't know what they're thinking with this timeout.
Neither do I. I mean, maybe they're going over their plans for after the game. Who knows?
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. The Spurs will win it.
It's Ginobili with the drive. And And it's
Oh, no, vicious block.
San Antonio retains possession.
It doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. The Spurs will have won this ball game.
And good on the basket.
9-point lead by the Spurs.
Sacre can't get it to fall.
Nothing there. The San Antonio Spurs off of a double header, off a back-to-back win here in Los Angeles to improve the 33-11 on the season. 59-50 the final score here in Los Angeles, ladies and gentlemen. The Spurs win here in Los Angeles.
Trailing at the half, how does this team maintain its composure and keep working hard out there to pull out the victory like you did here tonight?
We have a lot of confidence in this team, and we just felt like we just played bad in the beginning, and we were playing better and better, and we felt relaxed and no panic. That was the whole thing, and halftime was like, no panic, we'll come back.
There's very little this group has not seen, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard. He made all the key plays every step of the way. They depend on him to deliver these sorts of performances, and he helped carry his team tonight.
The thing that has to jump out at you is all of those points in the paint. He found every gap in the defense that he could, and he never stopped attacking the basket. If the D was expecting him to just hang out on the perimeter, they were wrong.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down. Man, going to a building on the road and completely control the action like he did, only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a game. We struggled for most of the game, couldn't hit shots in the first half. We had too many turnovers, but we rebounded and had a great second half. The fourth quarter was where we beat them bad. They shot 37% from the floor. We shot 49% from the floor. In the fourth quarter, they only scored 9. They were only yeah, they struggled, and we were 60% from the field. We hit big shots, a lot of turnovers, steal, blocks, pretty much the same across the board. Assist is big for us. We've been our best assist team on the season. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the San Antonio Spurs win 59-50. Their 44th game of the season is in the books. The record improves to 33-11 on the season. Up next, the Spurs will look to go for 10 in a row when they face the Golden State Warriors in Golden State. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for the 45th game of the NBA season when the Spurs face the Golden State Warriors. Stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching this live stream. Thank you guys to view this video, which will be up on YouTube as fast as possible. Until then, I'm HOWTONEVOLUTION. I love you guys. Go visit my channel on YouTube. Please subscribe. And I'll see you for the 45th game of the NBA season when the Spurs take on the Warriors. Later, guys.